Hello everyone! Welcome back to Python The Basics. I'm your host Jessica, and today we're on lesson 5, which is talking about if-else statements, plus these things called Boolean variables, which are very cool. So the last lesson we just created this little mini program which takes in a name and an age and prints them out. So when we run it, we got Jessica, an age 19, and boom. Hello Jessica, you are 19 years old. How did it know? Oh no, wait, I gave it the information. Anyway, okay, so let's get started with the next lesson. Let's go. Okay, cool. Okay. I haven't lost my mind, I don't know what you mean. Okay, so if-else statements are very cool, okay? You can use if-else statements to change your program depending on what a user does. So maybe they click on a button and you want to check if that button's been clicked. Maybe if they type something, you want to check if that equals something. So let's write a mini program that you wanna ask the user a yes or no question, and if they write yes, we'll say something, but if they write no, they'll say something else. Okay? Well, I say if else, but it's more like if else. Okay, so I'll explain what that means in a sec. So first of all, let's write. Yeah, it's lesson 5. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure. Okay, so let's get a user input for answer. It's going to be called answer equals input. And the question they're going to be answering. So if I just do that for now, we're going to print the question up here. So it kind of looks more tidier. Do you like ice cream? Everyone likes ice cream. My favorite flavor is chocolate. So, do you like ice cream? Yes, no. Oop. There we go. My computer just freaked out all of a sudden. So when this runs, it's gonna ask, do you like ice cream? Yes or no. So I'm gonna write yes. It's not gonna do anything at the moment because we haven't actually put the if-else statements in yet. So to do an if statement in Python, and let's say we want to check if the answer is equal to yes or no. So we could do if answer equals yes. Notice how I did double equal sign. I'll talk about that in a moment. We're gonna say awesome, have an ice cream, and then like a smiley face at the end. Cool. And then we're gonna do elif next, which elif literally just means else if. So if the answer is unfortunately no, then we can print okay, there we go. So it's kind of like a chat kind of thing. And then at the end, let's say if the user doesn't write yes or no, so we want a print statement that handles in case the user writes something else. So we want to maybe say something like, that's not one of the options. Maybe something like, input not understood. Something like that. So let me just explain what's going on here. So we're checking if the answer is yes, then we want to print this in case it is. If the answer is no, we're printing this one. But if the user input is neither yes nor no, that makes sense. If the answer isn't yes or if the answer isn't no, will print input not understood. So let's save that and let's run it. So I'm going to say, yes, I like ice cream. Awesome, have an ice cream. Cool. If we run it again and we write no, but everyone loves ice cream. And if we run it again and write something completely different, input not understood. So yeah, that's the joys of if statements. So we've done the statements now. Let's take a look at Boolean variables. Now, Boolean variables are either true or false, but the computer understands them as zeros or ones. So 0 contributes to false, and 1 contributes to true. So let's say we want to do is female equals true. Then the way we can check this is if is female. Now this is kind of like a little bit confusing, if I'm going to be honest. So you can just do is female like that, okay? You can also do equals true, but many programmers leave that out, because this if statement just checks if it's true. You can do print your female, and then else your male. So this is basically checking if this variable here is okay. So if it's so we call it a Boolean variable, but in Python it's called a literal, and it's, as you can see, it's shown to be a literal true, but if we change it to false, literal false. So let's say we'll do true. So in this case, this one should be the one printed. Correct? You are correct. And then if we run it again, but change this to false, you're male, see? So yeah, that's the funky thing about Boolean variables. You can check if something's true or not. And yeah. Okay, so that's some of the basics. In the next lesson, I think we may do a little project. We'll see. Bye bye for now.